way.
I like them all. I'm not picky. That's why I'm in this situation.
Do you like blondes or brunettes? Well, I don't know. It depends.
Hello, everybody.
Hello,
Here
everyone.
we are again. It's really...
Okay, rapid fire, quick.
Pool.
Depends.
Always pool. If
No.
you can do it, you can afford it, always pool. You can't do rapid fire.
It's so hard rapid fire when you're selling real estate. I don't know. It depends. All right, we're gonna go with pool. Go. Outdoor kitchen.
Outdoor kitchen.
Yes.
Covered. You need covered. You need portions covered, portions open.
So that's not really rapid fire, Nina.
Dun, dun, dun.
I like them both.
Yeah, I say
Me too.
both.
See, again, not a rapid fire question.
Both, but both. Different uses.
I love fully designed landscape.
Fully
Yes,
designed.
agreed. Not necessary. Hot tub's not necessary. Except like you said before, in your private suite, you go outside, it's your, hot tub.
You can do it.
Champagne.
Hot tub, baby, all the way.
Not necessity. Not necessity.
I like it.
Why would you kill the vibe?
I like it.
Why? You can't watch Super Bowl outside or
Yeah,
something?
I
Why?
like
Let the guys go off to the side.
Yeah,
you
go
know?
outside. Even in the winter, snowing, get outside.
It's okay. TV's great. Little music and
I like it.
videos and yeah, I love it. Oh geez, this is a Nina thing.
Oddly, I feel I like a set outside. I feel like it feels consistent and it feels like a resort.
Because it's really like an open layout.
A little bit eclectic, but not as necessary as
Yeah,
inside.
pillows or something like that. Well, you always want to go fully both if you can.
Custom.
Yes.
I love sliders.
But these are like, would you like a filet mignon or you want
We always want the
chop
best.
meat? I think we want the filet mignon, but if you can't have it, we work with what we can.
Honey, you can have it all. You can have it all.
We work with what we can. Who's gonna say no to sliders?
Yeah, we got to manifest it. Manifest the
I
sliders.
even like little hamburger sliders too.
sliders on top of sliders.
Delish. I like a statement.
If I have to answer and one of the options is a statement, I'm going with statement.
All right.
Okay, so we're gonna move into the actual questions now in the
Okay.
sections.
Actual questions, thank God.
Michelle loves a reason to give you a nice long answer.
Well, I mean, how could you give do you like this? Do you like blondes or brunettes? Well, I don't know. It depends.
You gotta lock yourself in.
Brunette all the way.
I like them all. I'm not picky. That's why I'm in this situation. I'll say the backyard is designed for entertaining. We live in New York. You only get 3 months. And I really think that there's enough time to be alone when you're dead. So design the backyard, entertain, host the parties, have some fun.
So, on a real estate perspective now, we do live in New York. So, space is always important. And if you have a smaller space and it's not as turnkey, why not make the backyard your statement piece? Also, it looks great on Zillow, on Realtor.com, and everywhere. When people love pictures, people love seeing lifestyle. You're selling lifestyle. That's it. So backyard is important.
For real estate, which I'm always looking at real estate, like, a girl can dream. I do look at the backyard
Always.
because it's a big undertaking. So I think that when you invest in that as an extension of your home and you do it, whether it's for your person, only for you or for somebody else, I think it is a very good selling point.
Yes.
It does make your house more enjoyable.
Backyard is very important as well because think about it, ladies. Who wants to entertain in the winter with the kids,
Oh, yeah.
mess all over the place? You have that beautiful backyard. You wait till June. Hey, everyone, come on over. And that's your 3 months of showcasing your home.
And then
So
you just
I love
hose
it.
the kids down before they come in the house. You're like,
These darn kids.
this is for good kids, ruining our life. No, just I love my kids. Just other people's kids. Listen, children are a beautiful thing, but there's you before kids, there's you during kids, and then there's you when they move out.
There's you entertaining. There's you entertaining. So when you're entertaining,
Yeah, there's a
it's
kid
nice.
hanging on your
That's
bowl,
why you
you're
need to
trying
have a
glass of
backyard.
wine,
That's
you're
why you
trying
need
to open the door, and you're like, what did I become here? And then you become something, and then you come
And then you
back
can't
around.
say things. You have to be quiet, politically correct, yada, 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 all this.
I think it's the same thing like what you just said. When you're entertaining outside, the luxury of entertaining outside is that you're not destroying your surfaces, you're not destroying inside. You don't have people on your fabric, on these fabrics that might be a little bit more precious or the
Yes.
expensive carpet. So when you're outside, we want to really live it up out there. So
And you can invite pets.
yes,
The pets that you don't want them in your house
But
running around.
outside, you could do the bathroom. There's no need to come back inside. Have the kitchen. No need to schlep the food in and out. Have the really make it so that it's outdoor living.
And buyers really look at that. They look if you can't have a bathroom outside, but you have one inside at as close proximity so that they don't go through your house and track to your home. So it's important to have that whole outdoor kitchen so you don't need to go back and forth. And you may not need to have a wait staff if you have everything in that area.
Another traumatic experience for you. So I grew up with a pool.
Oh my goodness, another traumatic
I grew up
experience.
with a pool, and we did have a pool house, but there was no bathroom out there. So I remember when we were kids and we would be wet and you would run through the kitchen to the bathroom. I can't tell you how many times I slipped and fell on tile floor, basically naked and wet.
Right?
Naked and wet is
There's a
crazy.
whole sound like.
Now that would
Not
be a
good.
good show.
So, yeah, naked and wet. If you can have the bathroom at, like as close to a side entrance as possible, or the bathroom outside. Also, kids are kids, and they're gonna run in and out, and they're gonna the wet. The bath. If you can do a bathroom outside with the outdoor oasis,
Right.
100%.
So these are things that you look at when you look for a home and when you design a home. Practicality for lifestyle.
But if you're gonna come to my house and be naked and wet and fall, I'm definitely gonna record you and refer back to it later to laugh.
And
So,
invite
just
me
saying.
1,000%. I want to laugh. I'm the one
Just saying.
I'll laugh first. Are you okay?
No,
I'll laugh first. A little
No,
giggle
if
will
you're
come out of
good
it.
and I have to help you, I can't not, I will help you, but I will be laughing even to the point that my kids are like,
No, listen, we're not cruel people. We'll laugh a little because when you fall, it's like that
lot.
moment. It's unpredictable, right? But then we care a lot.
during.
No, I'll literally never let you forget that you did that, actually.
I think we need a little bit of both.
I agree. Like, listen, I hate mosquitoes, so I love screens. When I see screens, I get so excited. I'm like, oh, screens. I love screen room. It's just, I love it because I love staying outside. So when it gets a particular time of the day, there are a lot of bugs, and I still want to entertain outside. So I don't have a screen room. I love it. So I love covered, a little pergola, the white drapery on top of it, such a luxurious, nice feel. So I like both. But again, if we have the room.
But you can, from a design perspective, we can design these things in. But I think that there's nothing worse than going to like a backyard party and it's blazing sun and there's no coverage and now you're
100%.
socializing. Maybe you're drinking, you're eating, and you're just sweating profusely. Like you need some cover. I don't even care if it's one umbrella and everyone huddles under the umbrella. You can't just have an open air desert situation. Be like, come party at my house.
At
and
1
sweat to
o'clock,
death.
at 1
Yeah,
o'clock
like,
when the
come to
sun's
the-
beaming on my head.
No,
You
then
need-
it's like, I'm like,
yeah.
oh my God, the pores. That lady has a mustache, the beard coming out. Like, what is going on?
You'll know who the
we
cool
need some
people
coverage.
are
We
that-
need some coverage.
who hire the barbecue guy and there's no like coverage.
Oh.
And the husband's like, oh, you're drinking his beer underneath the car. And the poor guy's flipping burgers. That's the worst.
That's
you
the
need
worst
to
job
have
ever.
coverage. So I agree.
If
You
someone
you
is
need it.
giving me an apron, or if someone's like, I got this apron, I'm the grill master, I'm like, you don't know luxury. If you like being the grill master at a party,
Have an umbrella. Cover your head. You
this
need
is
it.
not.
And that's not true.
You're like,
There-
I'm the grill master. I'm
There's
like,
people who love
you're a
the burgers.
masochist, you're a martyr. Something's wrong here.
I disagree completely with what Nina said.
Yeah, no good.
I
Anyway,
disagree. People love to barbecue.
Yeah,
That's what
people
Father's
love-
Day is all about.
No.
Come on, Dad.
Pay people
Go out
to
there and
barbecue. Don't ask anybody to barbecue for you. It's a rude thing to do. They're sweating. It's hot. They're
What are you gonna
sweating.
do? You're not
on
going to
your-
eat?
You're going to hire someone to go stand there and be traumatized and then tell a story on their podcast.
Basically,
Not
what we're
for
saying
me.
is, okay, basically you need coverage, okay? We need coverage over the kitchen area outside. That's a plus. So if you don't have that, have umbrella. It's a lifestyle feature. It is a status, like if you're in the Hamptons and you have a house without the pool, and then you have a house with the pool, house
No
with
one's
the pool.
renting a house in the Hamptons without the pool.
I didn't say I was renting, okay? We said if it was status.
No, I'm saying when people rent their houses in the summer, in the
You
Hamptons,
want the pool,
they're
right?
not renting a house for
Right.
the summer in the
So,
Hamptons without
okay.
a pool. It's just not happening.
100%. So that is status, right? That is that you could afford, you didn't just afford the house, you afford the whole lifestyle of being in the Hamptons, right? So, but in Staten Island, in Brooklyn, in Queens, on these areas over here, a pool is really a choice. So if you have a family, you definitely want a pool. I see a lot of people who are downsizing, don't want a pool.
Okay, so for me, I don't want to see an above ground pool. If you bring me to your house and you have one.
Well, I thought we were talking only about
Yeah,
in-ground
I don't like
pools.
that. That's not for me. I don't even care if you build a deck around it. I don't want that either. I want an in-ground pool. I don't even care if it's small and it only fits like 3 or 4 people and it also turns into a hot tub. If we're doing it, we're doing it. I grew up with a pool, and then when I moved out of my family home and I got my first apartment, I was appalled. And I was like, what do people do that don't have a pool? They bathe in the ocean? What's happening? I was like really confused, really. So I think that
They bathe in the ocean. We
I'm
have to
like,
drive
they're
a
in the
half hour to
ocean
get to
with
the ocean.
strangers and their skivvies. What is this? So I think that like you really need a pool, and I like it to
I
be
agree.
in-ground, same level. I don't want to climb up on a ladder and now my ass is in the neighbor's face, and I'm like, "How you doing, Karen? Just going in my pool." No, it's got to be in ground. Late
Salt or
neighbors.
chlorine?
that I don't care.
I mean, you
do
could
like
convert.
the
You
salt
could.
water.
I like
yeah,
salt
I do like
water.
the salt water.
I like the systems that do it themselves.
But I would say opt for a smaller situation than a massive situation that's an eyesore.
Well, you customize your backyard.
Yeah.
So every backyard mostly could have a pool.
Well, the bigger you go, you need more permits. There's a lot of
yeah,
things. So
I-
sometimes
right.
the smaller you go, you don't need permits, and doesn't become such a big undertaking. And I think that even if you have something a little bit bigger than like 4 bathtubs put together is sufficient for kids to splash around, just you sitting with your girlfriends with your feet in the pool, having a glass of wine. Just having that element of water is a luxury.
As far as marketing and backyard oasis, that's very attractive. But some people, think it's a headache, and some people don't like a pool. But if you're having a over $1.5 million house, you need a pool.
Yeah, you need
yes,
a pool.
Agreed.
And I would even go smaller and do I would say, let's go smaller and do a tile mosaic. Like, don't do a liner. Or do one of those pools that I forget the name that you do in
Gunite
LA.
pool?
Yeah. So I would say
Fantastic.
I would go smaller and I would really make it a statement. I would do tile, I would do the gunite pool and have it more of a design element with a little bit of water. I think that people think, I have to have a pool. Now this is a headache. Now this is a big problem. It's going to take up so much of the yard. It doesn't have to be that.
Agreed.
It's a luxury just to have a little bit of water in your yard.
I passed the kidney stone. You could have a kidney stone pool, perfect size.
It has the kidney stone.
Yeah, I was in pain. Nice.
And you used your pool?
No,
Oh.
it's the shape. It's the shape.
Oh.
Kidney pool. It's small. She didn't get it.
Oh.
I just thought about the size of the pool, so I said, no. I'm just saying, if you have a luxury home, that means you have usually 4 bedrooms, three or more bedrooms. A pool is a great thing to have.
Yes. Agreed.
I think it's necessary in any design. I do not want to see my neighbor, smoking his whatever outside while I'm there in my
You don't
pool.
want to see the grill master sweating it up in his yard.
I don't. So privacy
Privacy,
is very
please.
important. And that's something to look at. That's where I guide someone who is not aware of their neighbors and around. But, you want your backyard to be your oasis. Your
Yeah, you want
privacy.
privacy for
Right.
sure. I think that you need privacy in the backyard.
And it can be created with any space you have. Unless you have a,
Creatively.
30-story building
No, you
in
can
front of your
do
house, then you can't.
Green giants, you could do arborvitaes, you could do fencing, you could do walls. There's so much, but you should not feel like you're going in your yard and you have to be like, "What's up, neighbor?" Every
Yes.
time you go out there for some
Like the
peace
King
and
of
quiet.
Queens. Remember that
Oh,
scene?
yeah,
I know
no.
it says my age, but he would run away from his neighbor.
Or the other one where the guy would talk over the fence.
Yeah, it's like, hello, here he is.
Yeah, no, thank you. Okay, outdoor lighting, people, it's so underrated. You should have up lighting, you should have sconces, and you should have down lighting. I think when people are driving down the block, a well-lit home, really, you could take a nothing house and light it properly, and at night it could really look like something.
And where? Is it on the fence? Is it on the house?
Everywhere.
I think you need up lighting in the shrubbery. I
Love
think
it.
you need
The
up lighting
driveway.
in a walkway,
Yeah.
up lighting in the driveway. I think
Yes.
that you need sconces, and then I think you need down lighting from up
I
above.
agree.
And I think seriously, like at night, you can turn a house that is really not that exciting. And it's just like when you go to the theater and they transform that stage from day to night to theatrical, all with lighting. And the house is the same
Day,
way.
tonight.
It's a bada bing, bada boom. Get those lights going.
Yeah, agree. It doesn't have to be Christmas to light your house up. I
No,
think it's great.
no.
And you know what? It prevents burglaries.
Yes.
There we go.
Now they're passing that law
And what's that?
that you have to have no lights on after 11 o'clock.
Oh,
or
I
something.
do not agree.
I think that when you visit your backyard or you visit someone else's backyard, I think that it should feel like what you're experiencing on the interior. So if you have an outdoor kitchen, there should be countertops. There should also be a large dining area with comfortable seating. There should be sofas.
Couches, right?
Yeah, definitely sofas, definitely a coffee table. You should literally feel the same way that you feel inside, where you have a place to put your drink, a place to put your feet, and you're relaxed. The backyard should feel the same way.
I love fountains too. I love the sound of water. A little fountain is pleasant. A little fire pit also. You want your guests to stay a little later when it gets dark. I think that's wonderful. So all these elements to entertain your guests and not say, hey, you ate, get out.
Yeah, no, I like a lingering situation.
Me too.
And also going from we ate, we're in the dining room outside, now we're relaxing at the
Another
sofas,
sofa.
and now we're moving over to the fire pit. It
Beautiful.
also guides you, if you're a host, into keeping the party moving
going,
and
right.
exciting.
Exactly. It is an entertaining hub for, again, I feel like it's used very much often now that we have chaotic lives. We have both people working in a family, you have kids, a lot of activities. This is a great time to invite more guests than you usually would indoors, and you could do it outdoors.
I definitely think that the outdoor space should be both a personal experience and a place where you can host. So
Agreed.
however you feel comfortable, it should be luxurious enough that other people can come and feel your comfort the way that you feel it, but in a space where they feel like they're not invading your personal
It should be your
space.
second home, or if you didn't fix your kitchen as nice as you could, that's your new place. That's your new
Outside to
kitchen.
go.
Yeah.
For sure.
For quiet luxury, how does that translate in property value too?
Oh, and property value does very well. I mean, look, it's lifestyle. You're selling lifestyle, so most people entertain in the summertime, and it's great for themselves, as Nina said, as a private oasis for yourself and your family. It's a vacation. You're a vacation when you don't use your plane, right? Or you don't go away. But it's
There you
great to
go.
entertain people. It's a vacation, right? It should
Yeah,
feel like a
it should
feel like a
definitely
resort.
feel like a vacation,
Right.
for sure.